Hi everyone, I'm Jamie. So who here is in charge of sponsorships? Awesome, this is for you. So I'm really here to talk about how you can create a savings for your hackathon, and because a penny saved is a penny earned for your future event. Now, I think savings is worth mentioning because as an organizer, I encountered a lot of stress doing fundraising and sponsorship, and also I want to help all of you better your future events. So again, I'm Jamie. I am the new Hackathon Community Manager over at MLH. I started maybe 2 months ago. My role really is to help all organizers like you to put on the best event possible and to help you all from start to finish from your entire progress, really. And I'm also here to be a shoulder to cry on about really anything, especially about finances. I can totally relate. So I just graduated from Rutgers University. I was part of HackRU for about 2 years, and for one of those years, I was in charge of finances, which included raising sponsorships and managing the budget. Now, we ran into a lot of challenges. The first one, we had a brand new advisor who did not know what a hackathon was, so that was exciting. The second, we had a brand new contract process that delayed our entire sponsorship process to 1 month. And the cherry on top, we were in debt to a student club for breathing. And in the end, we managed to pull off a killer hackathon, but I learned that I never wanted to put my successors through that stress again, so I created savings, because I wanted to prevent this from happening. I made it myself. I'm so proud of it. Now, what exactly is savings? Savings is money stored for later use, but what isn't savings? Savings is not your money that's not budgeted. Savings is not unintentional funds, and savings is not promised funding. Now the question is, why should you save? Sponsorship is a very, very stressful process, and it takes, I think, the longest part of any event. The first part is to reduce stress. When I was in charge of finances, the word sponsorship tilted me beyond belief. I hated it. But then it became a lot better once I created savings. The second is you want to budget for any emergencies. Sometimes you'll have those low sponsorship semesters or any unexpected costs. And the third is you can prevent any last-minute changes. Because of HackRU, we didn't raise enough funds. We had to decrease our hacker account by 200 one semester. And the fourth one is you can focus on the more important tasks. Instead of worrying about those last few $1,000s, you can focus on getting all your hackers hyped up and getting all your registrations in. And my most valued reason is because this can be you with savings, or this can be you without savings. Now, the next question is, how much should you save? If funds are tight, I would advise that you save the average cost of about 1 meal. And if you're feeling ambitious, save the middle tier sponsor amount, because then you're basically your future sponsor for your next hackathon. For me, savings did occur very, very slowly. Over the semesters, we raised a lot. In the end, we managed to get savings to run fully 2 HackRUs entirely just on savings. That took a while. And to help you all, I've come up with 3 easy steps. So first, create a savings. Second, convince your team. And the third, create an end goal. The first one, create a savings. Like we recommend for MLH to add an emergency budget, you should also budget for savings as you're planning your hackathon. The second is you should convince your team. Now, you should sit down with your entire team, explain the mission of savings and why you want to save. Because if your entire team is not on board, you can't get very far. Explain to them that with savings, you can reduce stress, you can budget for emergencies, you can prevent last-minute changes, and you can focus on the more important tasks. And I think the last one and most important is to create an end goal. Decide how much your team wants to save to feel safe. For me, it was the cost of 2 hackathons. Then, once you reach this goal, don't do what Patrick is doing and give away your money to the most exclusive and expensive swag. Instead, reinvest it into your community. And there are many, many ways that you can do it. Like Jamie said, you can host MLH local host events for your community to help build it and help foster the tech side. Second is you can host community trips and socials to various companies. as well as host organizer socials. This is Big Camp's retreat. And really, if you get anything out of this talk, get this. So you create a savings. How do you do it? Add savings to your budget and plan for it. Convince your team, explain the mission for savings and why you should actually do it. And a third is create an end goal. Decide how much you want to save and really stick to it. So thank you for listening. I hope this helped. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at jamie.liao@mlh.io, and I'll be here for a few more minutes. If you want to vent about sponsorships, I am more than happy to do it. Thank you.